My name is Ray Arias. Well, I'm a 19-month Vietnam veteran.
I lit out for Reno. I was trailed by 20 hounds. I didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. So I set out running, taking my time. Friend of the was a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, I just might get some sleep tonight. I ran into the devil and he gave me 20 bills. I spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. So I set out running, taking my time. A friend of the devil was a friend of mine. If I go home before the light, I just might get some sleep tonight. I went down to the levee, what the devil called me there.
Tell me about where you grew up.
I grew up on the south side of Chicago. Actually, I spent like 5 years in an orphanage from the time I was 2 until the time I was 7. And the orphanage was in north side of Chicago called Angel Garden. That's how things started out. My parents were poor and they couldn't afford us. Back in '66, I got drafted by the Air Force, or not by the Army, but I chose not to go to the Army, so I enlisted in the Air Force. And my life changed, automatically it changed. My life changed because now, it put me in the military. It put me in a place in which I didn't have to worry about getting a job. I had a job. I went from being poor and not knowing where your next step was, or, would you be on the street, getting in fights or things, or would you be in the military and, have a different type of discipline that, only the military provides you. My brother was in a place called Quang Nam Province, which is it's south of North Vietnam, but it's up there in the highlands. And, he was a Marine. He was protective of me, and I was protective of him. We're on the same page, so to speak, in terms of, we had a good relationship. He got there, he was killed within the first 2 to 3 months he was there. He wasn't there very long, so. He was a year older than me, a year and a half older, and that was very sad for me, and my whole family. There's still a guilt trip, that's always involved with, things like that. It should have been me instead of him, and it's hard sometimes to look at these and, not have an image of, it's sad, just sad. After I got out of service and, after a while, there wasn't a lot of the services that they have here today for PTSD and stuff like that. So I had to find something to occupy time, and instead of freaking out, I decided to, learn how to play guitar. I could say that I do a lot of volunteering at this point in my time in my life because I'm now retired, or and so because of that, I have time to give to where I feel I'm needed, and that's at the Veterans Hospital at Hines, and that's in Hines, Illinois. It's next door to Maywood. I go there 3-4 times a week, and I play music for the veterans. For myself, it's total therapy because, without this, I don't know if I would be a happy, camper as I am, so it's important for me to try to give back to the community and to my vet partners, because we're all brothers, and to be at the hospital, you know, it's because you're sick, you know, and, you know, it takes the edge off, you know, for people. And said that, you know, it's a therapy for me, but you know what? It's truly a therapy for everybody, you know, that wants to hear the music. And, you know, it breaks up the day, you know, because it takes their mind off of what's happening in front of them, you know. And, you know, even the patient, you know, you get the patients and they don't want to talk to the nurses and stuff like that. But when they remember the music and they will hear the music, you know, you see a smile on their face or a tear in their eyes, and you know that they recognize and you know they enjoy what's being sung, you know, and you know, for myself, you know, I just, you know, it just blows me away, you know, to see a smile coming from a face that you just a second ago, you know, was just down in the dumps, you know. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we will fight our country's battles on land and on the sea. First to fight for right of freedom and to keep our honor clean. We were proud to claim the title of the United States Marines. Go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, zooming to meet our thunder. Adam boy, give 'em the gun. Down we dive, sprouting our flames from under. With one hell of a roar, we live in fame of gold and flames. We're the U.S. Air Force. We're the U.S. Air Force. Anchors away, farewell to foreign shores. We're still at break of day, though our last night ashore.